All right. So there are a lot of you here today. Welcome. Before we get started, I just want to acknowledge the Kaurna people, the traditional custodians of the lands in which we are meeting on, the university is built. We acknowledge the deep feelings that individuals have towards the land. And I'd like to pay my respects to elders past, present, and emerging. So you're going to hear from a couple of people. My name is Steph. I am the Student Success Team Leader. We are based in Level 1 in Garni-Wardley. We have your Executive Dean, Professor Katrina Faulkner. We have a lovely team member of mine, Idris. We have Natasha, who is going to give us a lovely, lovely time. And also Eric, who will be from Engineers Australia. So I'd like to invite Professor Faulkner up to give you a welcome to the faculty.
Hi everyone, I'm Kat Faulkner, so I'm the Executive Dean of the Faculty of Sciences, Engineering and Technology. It is absolutely wonderful to see you all here, and for those who aren't in the room with me just now as well, welcome to you as well. It's great to see so many people on campus with us, to see so many different people from our different programs coming to study with us this year. I was just talking to some of my colleagues before about how it was exactly 30 years ago that I was sitting where you're sitting in Orientation Week, just about to start a Bachelor of Science here at the university. And I remember at that time feeling a mixture of excitement, of nervousness, of confusion as to whether I was even in the right spot. But I think the most overwhelming feeling was really just that excitement about what university was going to be like and what my future was going to be from this step. And I think what I really would like to say to each of you is to really grab hold of this opportunity. You have the opportunity to study, to really immerse yourself in what you want to learn. You can change your mind about what you want to study. You can explore different ideas. You can join lots of clubs. You can explore everything that you think might be of interest to you. This is a great opportunity for you to do that and to really set yourselves up well, both professionally but also through the development of your networks and all of your other skills to set your career up in the best way possible. Now, this week you're going to be hearing from a lot of people who will tell you about a lot of different programs and support services and different ways that you can ask questions and different things that you'll be doing while you're at university. And while those support services and talking to your lecturers, while they're absolutely something you should do, if you have a question or a concern or you feel like you might be struggling with something, accessing and talking to your lecturers, accessing the support services like the Maths Learning Centre, they're not just for when you might be having an issue or when you're struggling. They're there to really give you the best outcome from your studies. So don't just go to them when you think you might be really concerned. Go to them all the time. Get them to check and help you make sure that you understand everything as well as you can and set yourself up for the most successful outcome that you can from your studies here at the university. And, take advantage of all of the opportunities, the different networking opportunities, the clubs, the associations that enable you to grow not just in the technical skills that you'll build in the faculty in your technical courses, but as individuals who are setting yourselves up for your career and the next 30 to 50 years of your life working. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Just have the best time as well. It is also a wonderful time to be at university. Enjoy yourselves. I look forward to working with you over your next 3 to 4 years of study and looking forward to seeing what you do in your careers as you move forward. Congratulations on taking this step and I look forward to seeing it as you move forward in the future.
Thank you, Kat. All right, next we have Idris, who's going to talk about student success and some other support services available at the university.
Good morning, commencing students. So I'm a student success advisor with the SET Student Success team. Steph here is my team leader, and a great one at that. And as the job title suggests, we are here to help you succeed at the university. And that word succeed is one that you're going to hear a lot while you're here, so do start to get used to it. When we talk about success, it's not just an academic thing. We take a rather holistic approach to success. We understand that life happens to everyone, so we're really here to help you, help support you through that time that you start at university right to when you graduate. There are over a dozen free services that the university offers students, so we're really here to help you navigate that and figure out what the best service is to use for your situation. We're located on level 1 of Ingadi Wardley, and we're open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday to Friday. You can just drop in to see us, but we do also take appointments. The way to get an appointment is to jump onto our website. Good thing about our website is it's actually a really great source of information. So a lot of the time, if you've got a question or you need something, if you go to our website first, you'll actually find your answer there. But if you can't, come on down to see us. You can give us a call, send us an email, or make an appointment to see us, and one of our advisors will speak to you. But like I said, success is a lot of things, but at the end of the day, you are here to learn, and a really important that is ensuring that we can support you to be successful academically. And the university has a really great student academic skills unit, which offers a number of services which are really great to help you actually get into your studies and succeed, particularly if you find yourself struggling or wanting to expand on the knowledge that you've just started to get your teeth into. A lot of you will be doing subjects like Mathematics 1M or Mathematics 1A this year, followed by Mathematics 1B. So you should be spending a lot of time in the Maths Learning Centre as a starting point. The Maths Learning Centre is a really fantastic resource. It's located on level 3 of Hub Central, right near the entrance of the library. And right next to them is also the Writing Centre. As students in sort of a traditionally less writing field, some of you might not feel as confident when it comes to writing. The Writing Centre is a really great resource for that and for supporting you with that. Online as well, when you go onto My Uni, you'll be able to access Studiosity. Now, this is a free service available to all students, which enables you to do things like submit your assignments to get reviewed by an academic or a professional somewhere who'll be able to review that and give you feedback and let you know, all right, this is an area that you can improve on and things like that. Finally, and a really, really critical service that I think students, particularly in your position starting at the university, really should get into is the peer-assisted study support. So these are sessions that are run outside of your standard class times. They're run by your peers. So another student who has successfully completed the course before you. What's really critical about PASS is that it's not just for students who are struggling. We really like to see a mix of students who are succeeding at the course, who are struggling with the course, or are finding the course just all right, because that's actually the great mix that we really want to help students really learn those skills that are critical to succeeding at university. Because the thing about PASS is it's not about learning the content, it's about learning how to better teach yourself the content and better learn how to engage with that content and study better. So these services are all available to you. We're there to help you navigate them at any point. So if you've got any questions, please come visit us and we'll be happy to help you out.
All right, now we have the lovely Natasha who's going to go and have a chat. She is a current student in the Faculty of SET. And so welcome, Natasha.
Alrighty, hello everyone. My name is Natasha Polglaze. I thought you guys are going to get a lot of talks from a lot of lecturers and staff throughout this week, so I thought why not give you a student's welcome. Awesome. So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Natasha Polglaze. I'm currently a third-year mechanical engineering student, and I'm in the major of sports. I have been working at Mitre 10 for around 5.5 years, and I'm a bit of a dancer as well. So I do a lot of extracurricular activity along with study. I am also starting a job next week at a company called FuseTech, I will be working as an undergraduate anatomical engineer, which is super cool because I get to design 3D anatomy for surgeons to practice surgeries on before they do it on people. So my university experience so far has been a bit rocky. I didn't actually start where you guys started in SET. I actually started over at UniSA back in 2020 in COVID year, and I actually started doing exercise physiology. I found out that it wasn't really what I wanted to do, so then I changed unis, I changed degrees completely, went into chemical engineering. Didn't like any of the job outcomes, so then I went to mechanical engineering because I found that there was this thing called sports engineering, and I was like, that's what I'm going to do. So at the end of the day, I suppose, like, even if you're here today and you're like, oh, I'm still not sure if this degree is for you, you can change. There's so many pathways that you can go into. Personally, I did the engineering pathway to get in because I didn't do specialist maths or physics in high school. So luckily for me, I was able to follow through in that pathway and be in the degree that I am today. So far at uni, I have done a few competitions. So I've run the design and build competition that some of you are doing this week. In second year, I also did a Warman competition, which is where mechanical engineering students build a design. We have like a challenge and we spend the whole semester working on that challenge against every other university in Australia, which is also pretty cool. And I've done a few school-based activities as well. So I've been a volunteer with the uni and going out to schools coming to us and us building like little rockets or mini matchbox cars just to get them to start thinking about STEM and being an advocate for STEM as well. So tips and tricks and challenges, I could go on and be like, do this, don't do this, I struggled with this. Everyone is different, to be fair. Personally, I struggle at keeping on top of my lectures, and so do all my mates. When you get like 6 one-hour lectures every week, you're like, oh my God, I really don't want to do this. But sometimes you do get behind, and then you do just catch up. So that's probably one of my challenges. So I've got to remember what I wrote on my dot points. I suppose a really good tip for uni is to make lots of friends. If you have friends in your class, it really makes studying a lot more fun, a bit more engaging, and you bounce off of each other in a sense. So please, Katrina, don't listen to this, but you do your assignments together and you do some, like, even though they're individual, you do them together. But it's good because you're learning, like, you're teaching your friend, like, oh, this is how you do it. And they're like, oh, I never thought of it that way. So really making friends, both in, like, if you're going to join a club, both in clubs, both at uni, doing sports, really immersing yourself and engaging really helps you build up those grades and makes you understand the content that little bit more. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. So, as Idris said before, there is heaps of support here at the university. All on the board, there's quite a few there. They're all the ones that I have used. Particularly Maths Learning Centre, that is like the best. Like if you were struggling at maths, just go there and they help you. I wouldn't say they do it for you because that would be bad, but they really help you, and I would not have gotten through half of my assignments without them. Yes, sometimes they are learning on the go with you, but that's just how they can understand it more so you understand it more. That is a great asset that the uni has that I wish, even it really is only technically for first years, but like I'm still going and I'm in third year. So they really are very helpful. The other one that I really use a lot is AskSet. So if I have an enrollment issue, I can't get into the class I want, I have a clash, I'm like, what am I going to do? I quickly go to AskSet and I'm like, help me, and they do it all for me. I even send them an email and they get back to me straight away. Like it's the best, one of the best services. But yeah, just have a quick look on the board. There are heaps of things that you can do, and everyone is super nice. No one wants to impinge you on your studies or stop you from doing anything. They will make sure that you can benefit from everything. Did I have another slide? I had a one about like clubs and stuff. Yeah. Okay. I'll just quickly talk. One of my slides isn't on there, but if you can see, I have like a bit of a shirt on. I'm part of the Adelaide Mechanical Engineering Student Society. I'm president for that, and I'm also president of the Institution of Engineering and Technology. So another thing that I would say would be really beneficial is getting into clubs at uni. In high school, if you were like college captain, sports captain, prefect, anything like that, you can continue on in university. And it is a great way to keep building up your leadership skills, your just every skill under the sun. That's what employers look for. If you study 24/7, they're not really going to be like, they've got communication skills, they've got teamwork skills, because you guys haven't really done anything else. So if you're in clubs, you do sports, you work, employers love that study's just not just your life, that you're doing other stuff on top of that. So if you want to join a club, because I know there's like you're all set, so science, engineering and everything, we've got heaps out on the clubs land, on the math lawns today, and most of us will be on the atrium next Wednesday as well. And it's a great way to make friends, build up your industry contacts as well, because that's like that's where your job's going to be in the future, basically. So you want to start that from the very beginning. I wouldn't pressure you too much to do it in first year, but just come along to the events, even if you're like, oh, like that company would be cool to work for, or like, oh my God, like I've got a contact now, I can put them on LinkedIn. Like, just building that up slowly and gradually will just give you a better chance at finding a job and getting into that workplace quicker when you graduate. So I'd just like to sum up. I really hope you guys enjoy your orientation week this week and really have a smooth transition into university. I know it's not easy sometimes, and if you do need help, everyone is here to ask. Even if you find like a uni student, just be like, hey, like, where's this room? We are not scary, I promise. Some people might, but majority of us are really nice. And if you get stuck, you know, you've got Ask Adelaide, you've got Ask Set, that everyone is here to help you. And I really hope that you guys all enjoy your subjects, you enjoy your course, and you really get into uni life and experience the new chapter in your life. Thank you so much, guys.
All right, thank you, Natasha. That was lovely. What I want to reiterate to everyone is to ask a question, whether it's, where's my room? Who is my lecturer? What's going on here? I'm a little bit confused with this concept. We're all here to help you. So definitely come along to either Ask Set or Ask Adelaide in the hub, or even just, as Natasha said, just your fellow students as well. Everyone in the first couple of weeks is trying to find that room around that corner in that building, so everyone will be trying to assist you as well. So definitely all come along. All right, as you can see, engineering students, this is for you. For Engineers Australia, there is the student membership. So there is a QR code there for you today, so definitely sign up, I would definitely say. It's a great resource for students. It's building connections with industry as well as lots of activities throughout the year to create your cohort with you to actually get along in your engineering degree as well. So I'll leave it up there for a little bit because there's a lot of you in the room, and for those that are not with us here in person today, definitely look at that screen and we'll see you actually signing up for that as well. So to just reiterate what Natasha was saying, there is Clubs Land as well on the maths lawns. I would say definitely check that out. There's a lot of things at the university, whether it's I want to continue playing sport, or I want to join a chess club, or I want to join an origami club. There might be one of those. There are over 200 clubs at the university, so it's likely that there will be a club for you. All right, just going to the Engineers Australia, what the student membership gives you. There are a couple of details on there. Just as I was saying before, it gives you the start of a professional profile, which some of you might already be thinking about. Or even if you're not thinking about it, it's a great way to actually develop contacts in the industry and with your fellow colleagues. There's network events, there's opportunities to join technical societies as well, and monthly magazines, which will keep you sort of up to date with modern inventions and also modern technology advancements as well as industry happenings. So what's great about Engineers Australia is it is members only, but it is free. So it does give you virtual work experiences as well, which might be something that you're interested in or just want to start getting your teeth into. And here's some of the student ambassadors. So if you do see them around, say hello. Definitely don't be a stranger. All right, there is Elevation 2023. So this is a great opportunity to meet Australia's top engineering employers as well and start building those connections that Natasha was talking about. Start thinking about, oh, do I want to follow this pathway or is this other engineering pathway something that I'm a little bit more interested in? The QR code, the dates, they have let us know the dates is slightly wrong, but the QR code takes you through to the correct dates. So definitely check that out. Use your phones. Great thing about QR codes is it takes you straight through and you can open a new tab on your phone. Do you want to go back? All right, we'll go back. I'll leave it up there for a couple of minutes so everyone can grab it if they need to. All right, has everyone Engineering Australia orientated, got the QR code all clicked through? Yep, I'm seeing a few nods in the crowd, that's good. All right, one thing I really would love everyone that's here in this room and watching the live stream to go along to, the SET Society Showcase. Now, Natasha did mention this briefly before. It is an amazing event. I love it, and I'm a staff member, and I love going to it. These are just some of the societies that are on offer at the university, but these are the ones that are really SET orientated. So you'll be able to see it's in the atrium of the Ngani Wardley building, which you will probably all get very familiar with. And it is such a great time to have a look at the societies that are on offer, see what they're talking about, see if there's something that interests you as a student. Just as Natasha said, getting involved with a society is great because you build connections at the university, you make some new friends, which is always great, and you're able to sort of start getting yourself involved with university life as well as building on those lovely things that we love putting on CVs as well of your experiences outside of just study as well. So definitely all come along to the Society Showcase. It's in a couple of weeks, and that is a great time for you to all see what SET student societies are on offer. All right, we're nearing the end of our faculty welcome, but before we go, we do have the QR code for you to be able to see where all of your rest of your day is. What we will be doing is slowly filtering students out of the hall. And so if you're able to just remain seated until your programs are actually called out, that would be good. All right, has everyone scanned and knows what their plans are for the day? All right, I'll leave that up there, but I just wanted to say thank you all for coming to the SET faculty welcome today. It was great to see you all. We hope you have an amazing orientation week. Welcome to the University of Adelaide, and just remain seated while we just start filtering out students to different program sessions, as they'll be all in different locations.